in the future.
Yep, noticeable damage increase from yesterday's build, but also just a different style. Much more fragile this time around. Oops.
Do enemies also build up element damage on you? Yes. If you have enough fire damage, you're gonna give yourself a fire debuff that will increase fire damage on you. So well, the same thing with ice and acid damage.
Yeah, I did notice yesterday that there's a bar on the left side of the screen that'll start to build up vertically if you're getting afflicted by elemental damage.
Exactly. I also see a question about the enemy count in the level. Note each level differs with the enemy count. Like for the old lab, this is just an occasion that there's lesser or fewer enemies, but they hit harder.
Yeah, I would suggest if people want to see some more, we did play this game about almost 3 years ago. We had an early preview. The game's been in development for 5 years now. And it shows a pretty different area, if I recall, with a lot more enemies. Ow.
Yeah, I think the build you played back then was actually the starting area, if I remember.
Oh, okay, yeah. It was a much more organic area than, you know,
Yep.
cold hard steel kind of lab like this.
Yeah, exactly. We have way more biomes in this game, so not everything is like this laboratory style. There's way more variety.
If you defeat LobosJR today, you can see the next stage of the game. Not play it, but you can see it. So you will see the difference between environments.
Let's see. Is there any particular way to get them to stop doing the spin attack?
If you get close enough, they'll try to hit you. But as you did yesterday, try to jump attack and yes.
Yeah, like that.
Hand on it.
Okay.
You can also try to use the second weapon. It's even faster, but less damage.
I forgot. We've got fist weapons here. All right, let's try. Well, this also... Oh, yeah, that's a... I was testing the side dash attack, and that definitely exists here. Oh. Let's see here. Oof! I got greedy. Almost got him, though.
I particularly don't like this second class weapon we are using because it's too fast. You lose control of your character.
Ah, okay.
But again, it's for a different play style.
Exactly.
Game style.
Yeah, I'll try this for a bit and see how it feels.
No pressure, Lobos. Just beat the boss for us. Shanadia.
Is there a lore reason for why their heads explode when they die?
No.
Okay.
Fuck, that would be cool. In the prototype, the explosion would give you some damage, but that was too much for a little mob.
Oh, it doesn't anymore. I see. I always get away just because I assume.
Just in case.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna stand on top of him. Okay, nice.
They haven't grabbed onto you like yesterday yet, but like if they catch you, they will actually increase in size as well, as we've seen yesterday.
Yeah, I did notice that. That was, and they also heal, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh. They leech your stamina and HP. Little vampires.
Nice. Okay. Still full health. Got all my batteries. Feel good this time. Let's see. I do want to head left and try and take out those beasts. And of course this guy. Ow.
You may notice that sometimes a red symbol show up in the enemy head. That means that the attack can be blocked.
Can or cannot?
Cannot.
I got you.
be
Yeah.
blocked.
Yeah. I've been trying to play with the distance on this guy to get him to do, you know, either the leap or the stab forward. It's tricky. I'm gonna pull those swords back out real quick.
Yes. Since you are using a low damage weapon, you can't stun the enemy, so the
Right.
swords are a better choice.
This guy's got my number. He's almost dead. And you can see now that I'm afflicted by the fire. Defense minus 20%. All right, got him. Spent almost all of my batteries on that, though. Is each weapon considered a two-handed weapon to create mix and match? Sword in the left and the fist in the right. So as far from what I gather, you get like your right hand slot is for like a main weapon, and your left hand is for a firearm. Is that right?
Yeah, you can keep both weapons. You have a slot for ranged weapons and a different slot for melee weapons.
Oh, okay.
But you can switch then use the pad or using 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the keyboard. Do you like to play using controllers, or are you using mouse and keyboard?
I'm using a controller. Nice. Oh, good. That guy's leaving. Yeah, the gun
Okay, my
is...
team is sending me a message telling me that the red symbol, this one, you can't be, the attacks can be parried, okay?
Oh, okay, okay.
Not even blocked, but not parried.
Gotcha. So just to reiterate, the red kind
Avoid them.
Yeah.
Try to dodge.
Yeah, yeah. You can parry it, but you cannot just sit there and block it, correct?
Correct.
Gotcha. We didn't go to the boss today just yet.
Acid is probably not very effective against these guys, exactly.
Yeah, it seems that way. Oh,
They are using acid and vomiting acid on you, so yes, they are not.
the gun
Cannot be
damage.
harmed.
The gun damage
Yes.
is still pretty good though, for it being acid.
Nice one, yes.
All right, let's see if I missed anything in here. So these highlighted placed items can be destroyed.
Exactly.
Do you guys have any situations where there are hidden walls, hidden doors that you can attack and break open, or anything like that?
We have secret areas, but not. We don't like to hide items. There's a few different aliens you can save in the game, so each one of them will give you a secret item.
Oh, okay.
But that's completely optional. You don't need to find them to beat the game.
Yeah, but as Kev said, there's secret areas in the game.
Very cool.
I don't think it's a secret because you can locate them using your achievements. So the achievements tell you what you have to find. So it's not a secret. They're just hiding.
Nice. Yeah, that worked out pretty well there. Zone Tools Core. And so almost all of the stuff that I'm picking up is for crafting, for creating equipment. Is that right?
Yeah,
Or,
exactly.
or
You can
upgrading.
use them to create weapons and your armor.
Research report. Zone fears that my research is the emancipation of the driller people, and so they try to sabotage me in every way. They sent an executive to watch over me as if I were a child. It's time for no more promising tests, no more waiting for authorization. This is my research, and no one is going to take it away from me. Dr. LobosJR, the boss fight of this area, who's been dabbling in some unsavory genetic manipulation here. Oh.
Yeah, and as you can see in this room, it caused some casualties.
Yeah, it seems that way.
People are joking again. Dr. LobosJR. No, guys. Nothing to do with Lobos, okay?
I had to ask about, it was kind of close. I was like,
It's just a coincidence.
Okay.
I asked to art direction and lore direction, okay, about this. No. Yeah, fans, but no, the name came from other sources.
So I know that, I know that in the game there are these dolmen crystals that are pretty core to the story. Is there any other, I guess, story behind the name dolmen?
The name in most cultures and languages means stone used in graves, so separates you from the other side, from the other life.
Oh, I see.
There's something about necromancy and next life thing.
Yeah, and your job is, like, the story behind Dolmen is that your job is to visit this planet, which is called Revion Prime, so this is not happening on Earth. And you need to uncover the mysteries that have happened on this planet. And they are all revolving around the so-called Dolmen, and that's why that's the name. And I know that this has a different meaning in Swedish, so we are aware of that.
Let's not talk about this.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Oh yes, is the title related to the Mesolithic remains from 7,000 years ago? Yes, something like this.
Yeah, this seems like pretty good. If I just do the leap attack in and then keep up doing the heavy combo, it'll take care of these guys pretty quick. Very nice. Okay. I think I've cleared our way to the boss fight, but I've got basically one charge of heal. I can restore the maximum energy through melee attacks. Is that right?
Yes, but not your batteries.
Okay, right. So slowly but surely I could work my way up to more heals if I'm avoiding damage. But let's see.
That's correct.
Let's see how effectively I can do that. Oh, we're not quite there just yet. Got to see more bodies as a result of the experimentation. All right. Let's see.
There's a question, are you planning to release the game under a different name in Sweden? No, that's not the plan. So our PR and marketing guys will have some fun with that name in Sweden. Hopefully.
Okay. Here we go. If you missed this yesterday.
Yeah, and as you can see, this is the scientist who has caused all of this, and well, the experiments, spoiler bit, didn't went that well.
It doesn't make a difference because he's beating you, she's beating you a lot, but just remember, Dr. LobosJR is a girl, okay?
Right. Okay. Oh, early. There we go. Might be greedy. Okay, nope. I'm okay for now.
Those are the Dolmen crystals in his hand we were told about in the start cutscene yesterday. Yes.
Oh, really?
This boss is using a lot of Dolmen crystals to beat you.
That makes sense. Okay, that was a warm-up. I feel good about it, though. We're going to try and get back there with some more heals. Maybe run past the fire guy, because he's depleted all our heals that time.
This is what happens when you drink from handle bottles in a lab. Yes.
All right. I keep forgetting to use the gun. I don't know. I'm a very traditional weapon user when I like to just hit stuff until it dies, and I sometimes forget about other things. Even if they're really effective.
Fair enough.
I mean, and you get introduced to this like at the beginning of the game with the
Sure.
switching between the ranged weapons and the melee weapons. So, of course, you need to get used to this now, as this is the later stage in the game.
Right, yeah. Oh.
LobosJR, how does the game feel? That's for you.
It feels good, yeah. You know, it's responsive. The roll feels good. At least with this build, the attacks are nice and quick, so I can get hits in and then react appropriately. Unless you're getting greedy, of course. And I like the swapping in of the ranged weapon. Even if I forget to do it, it's very powerful, so very worth doing. Okay, so I'm going to skip this fire guy. I'm going to run down here.
Healthy decision.
What country are the devs from? They're from Brazil. I'm not from Brazil. I'm actually from Germany, but Kiev is from Brazil.
Very nice.
We're called Massive Work Studio.
Sorry if you guys couldn't hear. Massive Work Studios there. Yeah, I might need to turn the... Oh gosh, the fire guy's here. Yeah, Massive Work Studios, their studio name. And I believe you said there's 20 people, around 20 people working on it right now with, at max capacity, it was around 40-ish.
Exactly.
So not a huge team, but also not the smallest team.
One of your aspirations for us to try to make a game to beat LobosJR, but so far, no good. We will do it. You see.
Oh, here we go. It's right into the boss fight. Ouch. It's that quick attack. That's the one that's getting me. Uh-oh. Okay, so if I get him to run into the wall, that is definitely the play there.
Should be standing for a few seconds. Yes.
Yeah.
You can also use the column, the big one. You have 4 of them in the arena.
Oof. Really is that fast attack that's just catching me off guard.
Is David a dev? No, I wish I was a dev. I'm actually the brand manager of Dolmen. Unfortunately, my programming skills weren't good enough to become a dev.
David was QA also. Lobos was telling me yesterday that he started his career. His career has a QA, professional QA.
It's true, yeah. I worked at BioWare for 4 years, breaking games. It's just that timing. Once I get that down, the fight's gonna be done. Well, I haven't seen phase 2 quite yet.
Lobos is a career game breaker, yes. We love him because of this.
Yeah, that's why we chose him for the preview. So that we can contact our QA and let them know what's still breakable.
Okay. Yes. I wanted to charge, yes. There we go. Oh. I thought there was a wall behind me, but it kept going. Okay, so this looks like phase 2. Oh, and I'm dead. But good to know. I think I'm used to the quick attack now.
Well, you're getting there though, like
Getting there, yeah.
you're improving.
The boss name is not a reference to me. So, as much as it may seem.
I still have time to change the name, so I can talk to the art director.
Oh no.
Let's see what he thinks. Lobo is getting killed by himself in the boss form.
It's surreal. It's that is meta. Alright, let's go. Oh.
What's the green bar below the health bar for the enemies? Do you mean the blue bar? That's the energy that's
No,
used
in the
for...
enemies. In the enemies. That's elemental bar. If you fulfill
the element bar.
the element bar, the enemy got some kind of debuff. Extra damage most of the times.
Yeah, so I'm
It shows the inflicted elemental damage from the weapons or the energy mode.
so I'm
So
applying
now he's using
toxic.
acid, that's why it's green.
Yeah, acid damage to build up a dot and then jump in and deal even more damage.
Exactly. And there's also ice and fire, for example.
Stamina management in combat doesn't seem to be a problem. Rolling is free. No. The second day, we choose some build that has a lot of stamina to spend, but it's not free.
Depends
Stamina
on,
is still a problem.
yeah, it depends on the build. Yesterday we had a sword and board build, and they had a lot less stamina, more health. Oh gosh, I hear the fiery dude.
How's the environment in this game? We have lots of different enemies. So this is just a demo. We have more than 15 to 20 enemies, and each one of them has 3 levels of power: basic one, veteran, and elite. And we have 9 bosses in this game. One of them is a secret boss.
Ooh, a secret boss.
Yeah, and the game is roughly 15 to 20 hours long. So it depends on your skill level.
Is the secret?
Whoa, you got fat.
Yeah. Is the secret boss? I mean, I'm not trying to spoil it here, but is it something that is hidden, or do you actually have to complete certain objectives, maybe like during the game, in order to access it?
No, it's completely hidden
Okay,
and optional.
gotcha. No, I'll turn the game volume down a bit more. In loud.
This looks like I would spend 20 plus hours learning a single enemy. No. It's not that hard. It's because Lobos experienced the late stage of the game.
There we go.
well, as everyone says, like, get good.
Oh gosh. That one attack is the worst on these guys. They just keep going. There we go. So the acid damage I'm dealing is based off. I'm shooting with a gun, which deals acid damage, and then the weapons also deal have an acid strike. So acid strike is an ability which I can take advantage of if the enemy has acid applied to them already. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
The acid element is based on gear bound only.
Yeah, but like if, for example, Lobos, you have also the acid reactor equipped. So if you would
That's
change that to the ice reactor, you can inflict yourself with the ice energy, an energy mode, and then inflict ice damage.
Yeah, so I haven't been doing it quite as much, but this is energy mode, and you can see I'm dealing less damage off the bat because he's not already afflicted with acid. But each energy mode kind of has its own benefits there, I believe. Like that was applying acid where the weapon normally wouldn't do as much. Uh-oh. Right, here I'm just gonna do
And acid does damage over time. Ice slows down the enemies, and fire decreases their defense.
They do have a chasing range for sure, but that fiery guy was still chasing me all the way down there. Do they regenerate health if they are resetting?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like any other Souls-like game. If you die or if you use a beacon, the enemies will reset.
Oh, I see. I think the question though was if I ran past an enemy and it lost aggro on me, would it heal then or no?
No.
Oh, so the doors are opening automatically here, Gabriel. So that one took a little longer than expected to open. Wound up getting me. Oh, oof, grabbed.
If you got grabbed, remember to use your energy mode so you can escape faster.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you could use it to interrupt it. That's good to know. Hey Norador, this is day 2 of Dolmen preview. We did one hour stream yesterday, and we're gonna do one more tomorrow, and we're doing different builds each day to kind of explore what Dolmen has to offer. And just so you guys know, this is pretty far into the game, just a limited area that we're previewing here.
Are these elite enemies or mini bosses? No, they are not elite. They're basic enemies, but this is the final part of the game, so they are pretty tough.
But there are elite enemies or mini bosses in general in the game. Like we do have like stronger and so like we would consider them as mini bosses, so to say. But yeah, this is a later stage in the game. This is actually pretty far in the late game. Yes, there are organic environments. There's different biomes as well. So if Lobos manages actually to kill the boss, we can give a sneak peek of what lies ahead after the laboratory.
I'm working on it. I'm sorry. We'll get there. All right, here we go.
We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm confident.
Look, full health. I've got all my batteries, all full energy, and we're about to fight the boss. Best scenario.
Let's go, Lobos.
Waiting for that stamina bar. Okay, let's go.
Hell, is this an alpha or an advanced build? This is an advanced build, but we are still far ahead from releasing. We will release in 2022, but there's still a lot of work going to be done. So yeah, if you see any like some small animation issues or anything else, the team is still working really hard on it.
Oh, I just realized there's 2 different fires for the gun. I didn't even know that before. It's a light and heavy. Yeah.
And actually, you also don't have to lock onto the enemy. Like if you lock off the enemy and do the trigger button for the weapon, you can actually go into like a third-person view while aiming and then moving around.
Okay, we're in phase 2 now. Got to see what his new abilities are here. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, less time. He was not stunned for as long there. Oopsies.
Will there be an early access period? Currently, we are not planning any early access for this game.
No. Ooh. Slick.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
It's happening.
Will you consider adding explodable objects? So there are actually in different areas there are environmental hazards that can kill you. Yes, there are.
I'm trying to 360 no scope, but I can't. That's mean. Got him. Oh, and I died. Oh no. Wait. Well, that's well, it said threat destroyed, so I'm gonna take that as a win. Hold on.
Let's call that a draw. I think you got the enemy. I think
you got it. Well. That couldn't have ended better, I would say.
It was perfect. It was perfect. I think he dropped an axe. Is that right?
Yes, but it's lying in your body. You need to recover it.
Oh, I have to go grab it. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, hold on. I'll get back there. Yeah, that was a good way to end it, I think. I do have 39,000. What is the resource in this called? That I have 39,000.
Nanites.
Nanites. Okay. Oops. I was just testing to see, yeah, exactly what happens if it's handled properly. So, yeah, we'll see the preview of the next area for sure. Even if I have to kill the boss again, I got to play it safe.
No,
so
I think it should be fine. I think it counted as a kill.
Alright. So you mentioned yesterday, I think, that the only consumable item in the game is your battery, and then everything else that you pick up is like upgrade materials or
Crafting
weapons.
materials.
Yeah, crafting materials.
You can also collect Dolmen fragments. That's kind of expendable. You can fight with a boss again using Dolmen fragments, or you can call a friend to help you in the future boss.
Right, because we didn't mention it yet, but this game has co-op, and not PvP as far as I know, but co-op if you need to bring a buddy in.
Exactly. I particularly like to fight bosses again, so you can harvest parts to create a weapon or just to have fun.
Yeah, that's one of my something that's always disappointing when I finally do master a boss. I want to fight it again because I want to use all that experience that I just gained.
Take some revenge and have fun.
Yeah. All right, doing well. The fire guy is still threatening. There we go. Energy mode. I did it. Nice. So I don't think there are classes in this game, Leaky. It's like a Souls-like where your build is determining your play style. And we mentioned yesterday that there's not magic, but you can do full ranged builds with guns. And I think tomorrow we're going to be doing a ranged build. Here we go.
Exactly. So tomorrow you will see more of the firepower from the ranged weapons.
Great. Now you need to find the next elevator. I think it's on your left.
Is it this guy? Yeah. Okay.
Or you can explore and take some extra boxes. I don't think you need it.
Yeah, let's hop
Everyone
in
is
and see
grieving. I want to see the next stage.
Oh. Go up.
Or you can open the
Biosphere.
next door. Or you can use the beacon to use the spaceship. Go to the door first. You'll like it.
Oh, this door. Oh, yep, there you go. I see.
What's this? Looks like a
Exactly.
greenhouse.
This would be now the next area.
Very nice.
Next biome.
You are still inside the lab, okay? But the lab is really huge.
Gotcha.
Looks like a big curtain.
This is that
behind what
biosphere.
really happens here.
I'm detecting another Nicoderma, but he's moving slowly.
Let's go take a look in the spaceship and then see how you can spend the nights.
Very cool. I was just listening to what they're saying. So is Nicoderma the term for these bio enemies here that we've been fighting?
No, you didn't see a Nicoderma yet.
Oh.
Nicoderma are the military aliens who are invading.
Oh, okay.
They are your main threat in this game.
They're not so soft as the LobosJR.
Gotcha.
Samples you collected from the field show high-density polymer chains and intriguing technology. You should be able to.
Yeah, so this is the spaceship, which is your hub, so to say.
Mhm.
So this is where you can level up your character, craft your gear, and yeah, pretty much do everything to customize your character.
I see. Okay, so we would have to craft this weapon to use it then. Bizarre Axe, Zemo Cudgel, and then, gotcha.
I asked the CTO so we can. I told you that yesterday we can use some cheat codes to craft the system, but let's not call it cheat codes. Okay, let's call it dev codes so we
Right.
can test and stress the system. Okay.
Okay.
You go to the menu. I think you can see the
I did find the cheats here.
code tab.
Okay.
Yes,
Which should say dev codes, right? Yeah.
that's dev codes.
Okay.
Not at all cheats. It's death.
Let me shine. Where are my goods? Sorry,
Where
where
are
are my
my-
goods?
Okay. I pressed it and it beeped. Is that enough? Oops.
One beat is enough.
One beep. Okay.
So back to the craft system, you see that you have one piece of each crafted material in the game. So you have an
Oh.
idea about what you can do in this game.
I see. Okay, so these are all craftable guns. What are these? Shields? Oh, yep. Hmm. Very cool.
The community is asking to use the auto cheat codes, but guys, this is not cheat codes. These are dev codes.
dev codes.
So we can stress the system and test everything. Okay, this is not available in the game.
Ooh. So our orange weapons, are those boss weapons?
Boss weapons, exactly.
Gotcha. So this great club we were using yesterday was one of the boss weapons. Oh, and the swords we were using today as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
And the claws. And there's some other dual swords. Very cool. Oh, and there's a second page. Ah. More claws. Great sword. Big maces.
you-
Chainsaw.
Also can visit the tab for ranged weapons, shields, and everything.
Yep, yep.
But let's not spoil everything today.
Not ever.
Please. Do you find blueprints? No, you don't need to find blueprints. You just need to find a piece of equipment and you see what you can do with this piece.
And then this is where we would level up attributes. So this is what this build is based on. We've got a bunch of skill and endurance. And we've also got constitution, energy, strength, and science. What does science do?
Raises your ranged weapon damage
Ah, right. That makes sense. Okay.
and allows you
You
to
can
use
even
some
level up
equipment.
one level, yeah.
strength, energy. Okay, so energy seems to be very much about defense, as well as giving... Oh, it's kind of a little bit of everything. Stamina points, energy points, all of the fire, ice, acid defenses. And then, of course, constitution for health. Very cool.
Is that a max level? No. But you need a lot of nanites to raise levels above 70 and 80 levels.
Or dev codes, right?
Oh, dev codes, yes.
That's cool. Awesome.
Are there lots of mechanically different enemies? Yes, there's like different types of enemies. So not everyone is human shaped. There's like insectoids, flying enemy types. So there's quite a variety in enemies.
And also armor coloring, which we didn't talk about yet, but whenever you create your character, at least in this build, you can toggle your equipment colors. So you can be, you know, the bright pink savior of the galaxy, or I'm not sure how far your character's role plays here, but
You need a proper color to match your style,
exactly.
You can do that in the chest, legs, and arms if you want, okay? Not just the...
Oh,
the
yeah, I
helmets.
know. I'm just doing it to look
I
silly.
know you like to change your helmets, but it's okay.
There we go. And then...
How needed is ranged combat? I mean, Lobos has shown that he hasn't used it that much, but if he would use it, it would make his life actually easier in certain situations. So it's not mandatory, but it does make your life a lot easier against certain enemies.
Let's make a rainbow Power Ranger.
That's right. That's what I'm doing here. Less red. Perfect. Ooh, I like that blue, actually. Nice. Excellent. I was going to mention...
Very fun. Now you are the alien.
Oh, I'm an alien to them, I'm sure. So, okay, one more question. What is the resource that I have 3 of in my top right?
It's a Dolmen crystal. You can use that to fight boys again.
Gotcha. That's the Dolmen crystal.
You don't need to win, but go fight the LobosJR again. Find the alien on the upstairs.
Oh, right, the alien. Let's see.
Take the elevator.
There we go. I was looking for it. Hello.
Fight bosses again? Yes.
Respawn bosses. There you go. And then activate. Oh, it requires 3. How perfect. And then you get bounty.
Convenient, yes.
So you kind of get a little, well, maybe not a quest, but when you kill the boss, this is what you would get, is that those nanites and then
yes.
Upgrade material. Oh.
Exactly.
And it sends you right to them too.
It's a convenience. Scientific advance permits that, allows that.
Speed run. Yep, speed run death. Perfect. Perfect. So, yeah, exactly, Norador, those exact rewards. Oh, and it sends you back to the ship too. Interesting.
Exactly. The rewards are the crafting materials to then get the boss weapons.
Ooh.
So that's the idea of doing the bosses again. And you can help a friend out if they are not managing to kill a boss.
So because I died, I lost that attempt, huh? I have to kill it that attempt in order to receive the rewards.
Yeah, that's the mechanic. You get some extra nanites, but the important part is the extra craft material you get.
I was trying to break it here. Okay, anyways, that's that'll I think end it for Dolmen Day 2. But that was awesome. I like this build a lot. I like having all that stamina, super helpful. The sword and board is nice and safe, but especially since I was pretty familiar with the enemies already, I was able to take advantage of that and slash them real good with this. So again, thank you, Kiev and David, for joining me here. We're gonna have another day, another 1 hour tomorrow. That'll be our last Dolmen preview day, which we're going to be doing a ranged build, And if you'd like, both of you can join me yet again to talk about the game.
Yes. Thank you for the opportunity, and see you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you very much
everyone
for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. Take care, guys.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Be-doom. Nice. When game is out, right now the only release date is 2022. 2022. No, stream is not over, just the Dolmen portion. We still got 6 hours here. What are you talking about? But I do have to quit out of Dolmen, unfortunately. This is really good. I'm excited for when this comes out because, especially seeing that other biome